Hi, I'm Cole Fowler. I am a staff writer on the Freeform show Siren. I've spent about 10 years as a writer's assistant and script coordinator, and I did the WAN workshop about the same time I was making that transition. So I actually heard about the Writer's Assistant Network through the different mixers they do. So I went to a few of those, had met Brandon and some other people involved with it, and got on an email list. And then from there, I learned about the Writer's Workshop. I didn't apply the first year I heard about it, but the second year when I got that email about it, I decided to apply. So yeah, I was actually debating whether to apply or not. There's so many fellowships and contests out there. There was also a fee to apply, which at the time I was in between jobs, so I really didn't have much money. But what convinced me to apply was actually the video testimonials like I'm doing right now of just the various people talking about their experiences. A couple people I actually knew, and the other people, if I didn't know them, we just were kind of doing similar career paths, and being able to hear what it did for them, I decided it was worth applying. So after I submitted, there was actually a pretty small waiting period, and then the day I knew it was coming, the results were coming in, I was very excited to get the "congratulations, you're a winner" email. And then from there, we met for like 12 weeks. We were able to workshop 2 of our pilots, so that was very helpful. I had been dragging my heels on a rewrite I needed to do, and just kind of the deadlines the workshop provided, plus the excitement of actually getting to get 10 or 12 people's feedback on it was enough to light a fire under me. I did several rewrites during the course of the workshop, and it was a great experience. So I think the workshop gives an invaluable experience to being able to sit in a room with 10 or 12 other writers and kind of really get that staff writer experience where you're pitching stuff on the spot, people are weighing in, you kind of really get that like creative flow going like you do in a writer's room. So I think that as much experience you can get in situations like that, it only prepares you more for when you're actually at the table being a staff writer one day. So the workshop is divided into 2 sections. The first 6 weeks of it is just getting peer feedback. So you turn in your script, you do a table read each week on a couple people's scripts, and then following that table read, you get feedback. Just the ability to hear your words read out loud, even just by fellow writers, just really helps. You get a sense of like what dialogue's working, what dialogue is a little clunky, and then you get everyone's feedback, and it's super helpful because with that number of people, you can sort of see what feedback is like majority of people are saying, maybe some other feedback just a couple people are thinking, and you really then have the freedom to go and choose like what direction you want to do for your rewrite. And then the second segment of the class, mentors came in, and that was cool because it was really a wide variety of people coming in. So there's definitely, between comedy and drama and just all the different types of shows out there, there's going to be someone coming in that kind of writes the stuff you're interested in. Brandon did a great job of finding mentors to match that kind of related to the type of script you were workshopping. And then you not only get to hear your mentor give feedback, but you get to hear the mentor for everyone else talk about their career experiences, give their specific notes, and I think that's a big thing the workshop gives you. I think a big thing the workshop gives you is that you're not only hearing notes on your own script, but you're able to hear every note that every other person gets, and then you can sort of apply those lessons that are coming up again and again on other people's scripts to your own writing. I found that very valuable.
Awesome.
So after the 12 weeks are over, we did a mixer with agents and managers and some people from production companies. And that was cool to actually like meet face to face with people. And then Juan also sent off our material to different agents and managers. And yeah, it's just cool. It's like you never know what's going to happen when your stuff gets submitted around, but all Juan can do is put it out there and then, see how the industry reacts. Yeah, so for anyone that's like debating whether or not to apply, I would say the biggest selling point for me is you really get to bond with your fellow Juan winners, and you have this community. You're meeting like once a week and spending several hours together, and you kind of just form, it becomes basically like a second job. Everyone's super passionate. And you get a lot accomplished in your own writing, and you get scripts that you're proud to put out there that you've worked hard on, other people have weighed in on. And I haven't gone through any other fellowship, so I can't compare it, but I know that Juan was a super great experience for me.